Overlanding to India. Episode 1. The Preparation.
Testing. Got it?
Hello folks. Welcome to the first episode of Overlanding to India 24. In this episode I will tell you about our plans and preparations for possibly the greatest journey my brother and me will make during our lifetime. So, what's the plan? The basic plan is simple. We want to visit our sister who lives in a remote area in the Himalayan mountains in India. But then the question came up, how to get there? One could take the easy and obvious way, take the airplane from Europe to India, then an internal flight to the mountains as near as possible, then take a bus or taxi to the final destination. But that would be too easy, eh? So we decided to make it a bit more adventurous. We will take our old motorbikes and drive over there. Now that sounds easier said than done. Between India and Europe lies a long distance and many countries. Some of these countries are currently not advised to travel through, so options are limited. As such travel takes time, you need to prepare well up front. It starts with simple things like speaking to your boss to get sufficient time off. And as you well know, it never suits. Still, my employer was willing to cooperate, for which I am very grateful. Next thing is the vehicle and stuff. We decided to both ride the same motorcycle, as this would have the benefit of having to bring along only one set of spare parts. So we bought the same bike and made it technically fit for the long journey ahead. Our preferred option would have been to travel through Turkey and Iran to Pakistan and then India. At this moment, however, the travel through the beautiful country of Iran is not possible. We are quite sad about that, because there are multiple very interesting sites to visit over there. The safety, however, is too big a concern, so it meant we had to discard the first option. Alternative 2 would be to travel a more northern route. This route goes via Turkey, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan towards the east. It follows largely the ancient Silk Road. During April, however, it turned out that the land borders of Azerbaijan would not open at least until the 1st of July. This leads us to alternative 3, a more southern route. In theory, one could travel by ferry from the European mainland via Cyprus to Egypt. Then, from Egypt towards Saudi Arabia to Oman. We would then again have to take a ferry to Pakistan or India. The problem is that there are no ferries on this route. For us it means that alternative 3 is also not viable. When you look at the map, you can see the options now become limited. We have to go back to option 2, but find a way around Azerbaijan, around the Caspian Sea. The only way is to travel through the Russian Federation towards Kazakhstan. Currently, however, there are only a few travelers and tourists in Russia. This also shows when we start to prepare for getting the visa. Now the paperwork was a challenge on its own. We had to search through countless websites and fill in many questionnaires. Every country has its own rules for visa, driver's license and vehicle papers. Fortunately, not all of them are difficult. But for others, you have to give a lot of your personal information. Finally, we also had to visit some embassies and service centers to be prepared for our journey ahead. Not to mention the cost, and I sure hope we did everything right. I will be posting videos of our travels on this channel regularly. So if you like to follow this adventure, feel free to like and subscribe. India. We will leave very soon to embark on this once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Thank you for viewing and have a nice day.